Future Millionaire. It's 2:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. As you can see, a lot of things on the screen. We're going to... Excuse me. I'm going to flip gears here for a minute because I cover so much. I want to touch base on Shiba Inu because we do have a test of the 0.000017 level, as you guys know, on my chart. So, but first, I want to do a shout out to Crypto Mentor 99. He's got 14,000 subscribers on YouTube. He actually reached out and commented to me on one of my videos in the past from today and said he found my station and he liked it. So that's some recognition from one of the bigger YouTubers. So I do appreciate that. Somebody I'm very familiar with. I used to watch his stuff with the Doge. And then he has a lot of investing tips. Older gentleman who obviously knows the market, who's obviously been very successful. So I'm actually honored that someone who actually knows what the hell's going on reached out to me and not some big fudster on YouTube. Clearly, he doesn't care about his views. He goes about it and tries to inform everybody. So Crypto Mentor 99, Crypto Mentor 99. I want to thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's touching. So for you, because I know you haven't seen it, you have to hear Sunny Days.
Cause I'm so cool, I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month.
And with that being said, $9.99 a month, join the Telegram. Well, you join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. We're at the highest amount of members in over 4 months. We're at 186 current members right now. I want to thank each and every one of you. Remember, if you're part of Tom's Army, you get the exclusive Telegram, and the Telegram is at its highest members ever. We are at, well, I got to wait for this person to type, but that's okay. Steve, I appreciate you too, brother. I don't really want to read your guys' message on here. But we got a lot of stuff being typed right now, but we've got 143 members, I believe. But a lot of stuff going on, guys. So if you're interested in the up to the minute, up to the date, you want to talk to our community, these are the people who are most in depth, the biggest fans. They know what's going on, and it is truly spectacular. So I want to thank each and every one of you. So what I want to do is first, I want to touch the Shiba chart, and then we're going to read the article. Then I'm going to play my intro. And then I'm going to show you something about the ISO that you need to watch about Canada and how they're throwing it out there. So Shiba, we're looking at this resistance at 0.00002232. Call this in honor of Crypto Mentor 99 because he's very familiar. So give him a warm welcome in the comments if you see him commenting. So 2232 is resistance, 1923 is support. We've got 1715 underneath, and that's the area that I'm actually targeting for anybody who has Shiba. They added it to Uphold. I'm targeting this section. I'm not saying it's just going to go like this. But what I am saying is with this volume, we have no volume. That amount of volume on Shiba is not going to get the job done. So there's a lot of stuff in the news right now. 100 million being returned to Vitalik Buterin. It's a little bit of FUD in the news. But a lot of people putting out articles saying different coins that you can buy that could replace Shiba because it's a pile of horse shit. Let them keep saying that. Shiba's an ISO coin. They can say whatever the hell they want. You want them to FUD it up because we want this as cheap as possible. Like I said, I'll be going in when we get the opportunity because it's on my Uphold now. And I will not pass this opportunity. I was begging Uphold to add it, and I just can't believe they did. So, so obviously that's what we're looking at with Shiba. I think 1715 is logical if we break 1923 because that's the wick that we went down to. But you see this long sideways continuation. Like first it's that, but now that you have this long continuation pattern, if that breaks to the downside, you're looking at an equal move, and that's going to put us down here at about 1389 after that long consolidation. So don't be surprised if you see Shiba way down here, guys, And that's a 33% drop. And I don't even think that's done. I have an overall projection where the buy zones are for Shiba. I think we're going to get a double continuation with some up and down movements. Obviously, we could still break up, guys. And that's the thing. We could go up to 2500 still and still have this play out. But in my opinion, to have it play out this dramatically, this quickly with that big of a drop, we would have to drop down rather quickly on this continuation. We don't want to go up much higher because it's making a perfect continuation pattern to the downside. And yes, that flip of the 0 is when I will be buying back into Shiba. Unless there's a significant swing trade at the 0.13 level or the double bottom holds at 1.7 and we see up and down volatility. And then since I'm on this page, I don't really want to cover anything but XRP right now and then Shiba, but Bitcoin is still at that crucial support resistance level of 37,571. If we pull this out to the wider scale, we can see we're riding these down channels every time we get into it. And now we're riding right where I showed you guys that we could ride this box to try to get back in. But I don't think we're going to have the strength to get back up in there and then ride topside. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something like that. Oh, shit. And I'm going to let me get that out of the way. I'm going to increase this channel for you guys so we can see if we're riding this channel, how we get down to where we need to go in that sense. Because it's been absolutely spectacular, this channel. So why end it? Something like that. So, no, it wasn't. It was farther to the left because it was equal, like that. So, that's how it's looking, and I think we could ride through here. So, and then watch that cut point in the middle, because if you can stay above that line, that gives us a little bit of hope. But the moment you drop down below this blue line that I've conveniently put down here, I don't know if anybody's even paying attention to it. This line, we'll make it a darker. If it can stay above that line, you can be somewhat bullish. If you break down below that, you're continuing to the downside. We're looking at 32,662, but I think we're coming down to 29,212 in a swift and quick motion. So if this does continue to the downside, look out. XRP, same thing. If XRP continues to the downside, look out. Like, I'm not going to FUD it up for you guys. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. And I told you the other day we had a 10 to 15% pump. We're coming to the end of these pumps. It's just the way it is. Saturday is generally a good day for crypto if we're in somewhat of a bullish territory. But look at this volume, guys. We can't make that up. We've only got 4 hours and 39 minutes left on XRP. Look at that shit volume. I love XRP more than anybody, but that is shit. And we want it to be shit. We want the FUD. Everybody's like, oh my God, they're FUDding up XRP. Good. FUD this shit to town. I want this so fucking cheap. I want this sub 30 cents. Keep FUDding this shit up. It's junk. I'm going to tell everybody it's junk. And then when it comes down here, we're like, oh, baby. Right? And then we get a little bounce. But that's not the end game, guys. I showed my audience so much, but I'm going to show my audience again for anybody who's new. We've got this uptrend line that we're going to eventually have to meet the Reaper with over here somewhere. And I projected it to be somewhere over here. Or if we do this, we'll meet it somewhere over here. So that's what I'm projecting is going to end up playing out. So if you get this volatility, we're going to come down there, but that I still don't think is the end game. I think because Bitcoin started at about 8,500 on this pattern with XRP, I think XRP is going to have to come meet this line, in fact, that nobody wants to talk about, which I don't even want to really talk about. Not yet, but we're getting closer. I don't sound as stupid now. But I think eventually we'll play out. But we're going to end up down here somewhere, and that's 2025. I don't think it's going to take that long. I think sometime down in here, you'll see us here, and then as the ISO comes into place. But we're not going to do that, though. When we come down, we're going to have a significant bounce of probably 3x if we come down to 12 cents. Then we're going to get rejected. Then we're going to do it again. And then we're probably going to be off to the races. And that's likely what's going to happen in the grand scheme in an up and down fashion. So it's not just going to look like that, but you're going to get some, you're going to get some kind of movement. But I think when it's all said and done, we're going to come back into the accumulation zone. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to be afraid of it. And we're going to buy it at every level. So just in case we do get some unexpected news. But look at this volume, guys. That is atrocious in the week or the monthly. You do not want to see crashing volume like that. There's no investors left. Zero. In 2022, we have no institutional investors buying this at the levels we need to make a substantial run. So I hope that technical analysis helps. Let's get the intro going. Make sure to hit that like button. Okay, now that we've had a chance to hit that like button, let's get right into this, and then I'm going to end with the payments, the ISO 20022 payments news coming out of Canada. So Shiba Inu price set to touch January low in coming weeks. The Shiba Inu price is not benefiting from the last 2 weeks of price action as the price has slid lower, burning around 40% of the value. Although the bulls tried to catch the price action in Shiba for a reversal, the bears weigh too heavily on Shiba with global market headwinds and geopolitics as the main themes of the past week. Expect price action to slide further lower and opt for a retest of the 00001708, which is that double bottom I showed you on my chart, as bulls and investors wait for a good sentiment in global markets to get involved. Shiba Inu set for another 5 to 10% drop before bulls engage. Shiba Inu is not in an ideal position and has not seen bulls step in to save the day, although there have been signs of bulls trying to revise the current trend, but headwinds from global markets proved too great to overcome. The announcement of the Fed's tightening cycle spooked investors and brought a more subtle tone of risk, which is now sending the NASDAQ lower. This also proves why the bulls have not overcome the current drop in Shiba prices. The Shiba price is technically not ideal either, as this week looks set to close below the 200-day simple moving average at 0.00002495. So that's your weekly close. You close below that, that's a big confirmation tomorrow night. This should be seen as a very bearish signal that could set the tone for further declines to come. It seems inevitable for next week that the bears hold the upper hand and will retest last week's low at 0.0001708 for a retest and possible attempt to break lower. It has often been the case that sooner or later investors will look past the conical crisis and begin to see potential in cryptocurrencies, which will trigger a rapid reversal, may push the bears against 0.00002495 in the first phase. With the bears pushed against a 200-day simple moving average, a quick breach could be triggered and reach 0.00002640 on the upside, removing several stops from the bears in the process. And for anybody who's asked me why I like CryptoFX in the comments or Tanzanian or any of these, the reason why I like these people is because they use the Fibonacci. So I can give you right from the reading, you at least know the simple moving averages, the exponential moving averages, the Fibonacci retracements, the RSI, and these other indicators that I like to read through, and then I'll tell you if they're full of shit or not while we're reading through it. It's just that simple. So if I'm reading it, there's relevance. There's many other from these same people that are just nonsense bullshit FUD, and I'm just not going to read it. So you don't worry, I go siphon through the bullshit. So, and then I wanted to play this for you. This is pretty interesting. This is a payments from Payments Canada Twitter, and it says, imagine the possibilities if hashtag payments carried more information with each transaction. Canada is joining countries around the world in the move to ISO 20022, a global payments message standard. So let's watch this guy.
Seamlessly into our domestic.
So, and this is going on around the world. So forget the US, just watch. And then I'm ending this. So stay blessed, everybody. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD assassins. And remember, help one person every single day. No excuse.
ISO 20022 bakes in the rich information requirements of our future payment system, facilitating the integration of payments into new services and more seamlessly into our domestic and international commerce. To date, 30 countries, including the US, Eurozone, and Japan, have adopted or are planning to adopt ISO 20022. Canada is hard at work to ensure it continues to be a global leader and innovator in payments. While Canadians are already starting to see these changes take effect, Payments Canada continues to work toward modernizing Canada's payment system. When complete, our systems will be an engine for innovation, helping our economy move faster, further, and more securely than ever before. For more information about Payments Canada and ISO 20022 enabled data-rich payments, visit payments.ca.